Yes, another review that I'm doing at 1:30 in the morning. Why do I do these at 1:30 in the morning? I don't know. I don't care. So, Giallo, the Italian word for yellow, which of course means that some of these books and movies, these books were originally printed on yellow or something like that. Of horror, of course. But we're talking about a movie. Very specifically, Mario Bava's The Girl Who Knew Too Much / The Evil Eye. This is no relation to the Adam West movie of the same name that coincidentally came out like a year earlier. Go figure that one out. Now, I've seen some Giallo. I have seen mainly Dario Argento and Luigi Fulci's Zombie, but I've never seen anything Bava really. So, wait, I have seen a couple, but reviews will come later. Anyway, The Girl Who Knew Too Much. An American tourist is visiting Italy, and aboard an airplane, we see her reading a murder mystery. And when she arrives, she is there she's taking residence inside her aunt's house and has to, yeah, don't worry about it. Listen, go out on town. If anything happens, call this Dr. Marcello, I forgot his last name, who was played by legendary actor John Saxon. And of course, she comes back. There's a big funeral, and unfortunately, her heroine gets mugged and assaulted. And just what happens from there? Well, it's interesting. I'm kind of used to the way how Italian movies work, because it's not exactly going to be like the identity trying to figure everything out. It's like many clues lead up to who it could be. Who could it possibly be? Let's leave some breadcrumbs of this actor. Let's leave let's see these three people that were murdered that had to do with A, B, C, and Laura Davis is supposedly the next person. The plot is kind of goofy. Even Mario Bava himself has said, I thought that the film was a little too silly, so instead of it being substance, it's more style. It's the last black and white horror movie that he did. I think it was indeed one of the front runners for the Giallo genre, I guess you could call it. What makes it interesting is the vivid architecture. Beautiful stairs, churches, a nice house that's inside, a kind of a motel. It's not really sleazy. It's style over substance in this movie. It is fine. There's some camera work of zooming in and out, doing a panning shot. Overall, it's fine. The black and white adds to the tension. There's no colors to keep you separate from there's no colors to keep you guessing. It's not going to be splashing all over the film or making it vivid or making it seem like this extra extraordinary feature. No, this is actually a kind of tense, atmospheric movie. Are things laid out in this 1963 movie? Kind of. I mean, you could kind of tell what's going on when one person gets introduced. The clues are laid out. It's mainly the acting. It's the acting, the cinematography, the camera work that makes it out. I forgot what her name was, but the lead does a fantastic job displaying a wide range of emotion from being scared, resilient, curious. And of course, the doctors at first don't believe her when she gets assaulted. She wakes up and she's like, "Hey, we don't exactly believe you because you're reading these murder mysteries and you're starting to become obsessed with it." So I guess that's the central theme that Bava was trying to aim for. Is what happened? Can we keep a balance between our obsessions and can we keep it as a hobby, or is it something that goes truly extreme? Because one of the characters that gets introduced to you, this guy has taken his trying to see if this man was innocent or not, and fortunately for a long time he got so obsessed with it, he lost his job. I think he even lost his life or something like that. I mean, I'm kind of spoiling a 61-year-old movie that only 5,360-ish people have even given a rating on the IMDb. Like I said, it's like you can kind of tell what's going on. I mean, I did know it was going to be one of these characters. It's like, who is it going to be? In 85 minutes, it flows by. I mean, it was like, you got the architecture, you got some nice stairs. Not too much, maybe a little bit of blood. And you know what? It's honestly a good movie. Mario Bava was done doing Eric the Conqueror or something like that. He's considering retiring from filmmaking until he heard like Jim Nicholson, some other American actor, they managed to somehow convince him to get back into it. So like, hey, I've been kind of reading these periodicals and I want to get back into filmmaking. I want to do a horror movie, or in this case, psychological drama, suspense, whatever. Yeah. As you can tell, it's kind of got, I don't know if anyone can read Italian, you got the poster right there. This is the type of poster that would be. It's like, it's nothing like the American ones, it's what I've noticed. And heck, you can probably even see on the DVD right here. The type of poster, they probably use like a different mat or whatever to get it done, but it's alright. This movie is fine. There's also, it's very Hitchcock influenced by the scenes of the atmosphere, letting the camera linger, kind of influencing a whole bunch of filmmakers, including the legendary Dario Argento himself. So there is some pedigree, I guess, in this movie. I mean, it is truly one of the big ones. But there's also like something about like a marijuana cigarettes that were dropped that only get mentioned once or twice. I think that was ultimately deleted because it really didn't have anything to do with the movie. So, I don't know. No. Overall, I enjoyed it. It's a good atmospheric movie. The camera, the architecture is nice. Cinematography is nice. The acting is good. Expressing a wide range of emotions. But if you want like a plot that's silly of an alphabet murderer, clues that do lead up to where it's going on, and just what happens if you take your passions too far. It's that I would say this movie's like a 7 out of 10. I mean, Mario Bava kind of has problems with it, but again, if you want to see something that's a little different, one of the precursors to the Giallo, then I recommend you watch The Girl Who Knew Too Much.